Vamos a grabar esto. Listo.
Um, well, Hello. In this podcast, we're going to talk about the myth of Prometheus. We have Sergio Augusto, Hugo Hernández, Rafael Cordero, and Luis Mario Hernández.
Okay, so let's start. As my partner said, we're going to talk about the myth of Prometheus, and this myth is in the Greek mythology. Prometheus was a titan who defeated the gods by bestowing fire on mankind and teaching them different arts and skills. Also, the myth of Prometheus has been interpreted in many ways throughout the history. Some see him as a hero who fought against the oppression and tyrants of the gods, while others see him as a traitor who defied the divine order. In any case, the myth of Prometheus has had a great impact on Western culture and has inspired literary, artistic, and philosophical works through the centuries.
Well,
So, yeah,
guys, do you know who are the characters in this story? The main characters that figure in this myth are Prometheus, Epimetheus, who is Prometheus' brother, Zeus, and it is important to mention that humans, since they function as an important element in this story. And in the same way, other characters are briefly mentioned, didn't have much participation in the story, but they appear anyway. For example, Greek gods, tyrants, Tartarus, Hephaestus, and Athenia.
well, I really don't know what are the characters of this myth.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of them. It's very interesting.
Yeah, and I really like this myth because it talk about the Greek gods and all that stuff. So other thing that is very important to talk about is what is the plot of the myth. And well, according to the myth, at the origin of the world, Zeus, the king of the gods, decided to hide the fire from human beings to keep them ignorant and limited. But Prometheus decided to help humanity by stealing the fire from the gods and giving it to men so that they could heat themselves, cook, and carry out the other activities. Zeus was enraged with Prometheus and decided to punish him with a terrible punishment. He chained him to a rock and ordered an eagle to visit him every day to eat his liver. Prometheus, however, did not give up and continued to challenge Zeus. Even after years of torment, he did not go back on his act and stop of humanity's freedom and knowledge.
Well,
And well,
this, yeah,
yeah, this is a good story. I think there is a lot of we can learn with it.
Yeah, I know. So you can agree with me that this myth is significant in understanding mythical thinking in ancient civilization because it reflects their beliefs and values. According to the myth, Prometheus stole fire from the gods, as you said before, Luis Mario, and he gave it to humanity, which enraged the gods and resulted in Prometheus being punished for eternity. The story highlights the idea of challenging the ideas and interfering with the divine order. It also emphasizes the importance of knowledge and the power it can bring. Additionally, the punishment of Prometheus illustrates the concept of divine retribution and the consequences of defying the gods. Furthermore, the myth of Prometheus can be interpreted as a representation of the human condition, especially the struggle between individualism and conformity. Prometheus, as a figure who challenges the gods and gives humanity the gift of fire, can be seen as a symbol of rebellion against authority and the pursuit of progress.
well,
Overall, the myth of Prometheus. I'm sorry,
no,
Sergio. You can talk.
continue. I will talk at the last of
All right.
this.
Yeah, thank you. So, as I was saying, I believe also that the myth of Prometheus provides valuable insights into the values, beliefs, and social structures of ancient civilizations. And also, its significance lies in its ability to convey complex ideas and universal truths throughout storytelling.
Wow, this is something just amazing for me. Well, we're choosing this myth to talk about on today's podcast. When I was reading this, I was like, wow, because as we can see, Prometheus is a god, but Zeus was the god of gods, literally. So imagine him fighting to Zeus just for bring us the fire, or as we're talking, the knowledge. It's something like it's really heroic, and I don't know, it's for me really impressive, totally.
Yes, I know. As I was saying, it's very impressive to see someone that he's like empathic. He's fighting a god, the most powerful of them, which is Zeus. So I think it's a really good like figure to us in the in yeah, in the story, in the myth.
Yeah, and well, I think I interpret this myth as that is something that we have experienced throughout the history of humanity, in which people or more powerful beings try to seize the most defenseless, like in this case, the humans. And well, in this case, Prometheus saving humans by giving them fire was like a revolutionary who sees society in pieces and tries to change things. And in this case, Prometheus risks suffering to return something good and change the fact of having part of the population subjected.
Yeah, totally impressive. Also, he's a god, but he's fighting for the humans, and the humans being like in a very low level comparing to a god. Something just amazing. But well, I think that our podcast has ended. We have talked about the myth of Prometheus. Yeah, we're we're all very impressive with this myth. So hope that you take care of yourself, and goodbye.
Yeah, thanks. Good
Yeah,
night.
thank you. Bye.
See you soon, guys. Bye.
Bye.